Yes, Shinali, what is the point of order?
Honorable Speaker, I'm sitting next to the Honorable Member for Homa Bay. But today he has a gadget on the table. I'm not sure whether we are safe, Honorable Speaker. I want him to disclose what is inside the Honorable Speaker.
Oh, the Honorable Kaluma, to me that looks like a lady's handbag.
Honorable, no. Honorable Speaker, this looks like the handbag for Honorable Ngeleche, who was sitting here before. In our culture, we don't touch ladies' bags, so could Honorable Ngeleche come for her bag?
Ngeleche, is that your bag? Order, is that your bag?
Yes, Mr. Speaker. That
the
is my bag.
guidance is that while our lady members are allowed to come in with their bags, you are not supposed to party with them.
Mr. Speaker, I think I misplaced my bag and I don't know where Mr. Kaluma found it. I'm just realizing it right now, Mr. Speaker.
Go and reclaim it. Go and reclaim it. Okay, Kimani? Yes, Millie? Order.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Millie.
Mr. Speaker.
Come back later.
Mr. Speaker, I would have actually waded into that discussion, but today I wish to be a good girl, so I'm not going to wade into that discussion for another reason. Mr. Speaker, I stand under Standing Order 95.3 to alert members that because this is a constitutional bill, you are allowed to debate until every member has spoken. I hope you understand me. So members, it's up to you. You have a choice to speak. That is, I just wanted you to know. So if you want to vote, excuse me, if you want to vote, I just wanted to bring to your attention. Thank you.
Order. Thank you, Kimani. Order, members. Order, members. Ngeleche, take your seat or freeze where you are. Order, members. Order. Order, member for Thika. Freeze if you have no seat. Freeze where you are. Order. Order, members. Let's, members, pay attention. We dispose of orders 8 and 9, and 8 and 9, then we go to the business that you have all turned up in large numbers for. Kimani?
So, Honorable Speaker, I know I'm standing between a very important matter in this House, so I'll take under 2 minutes. So I beg to move that this House adopts the report by the Departmental Committee on Finance and National Planning on the ratification of agreement for establishment of the European Bank of Reconstruction and Development, laid on the report of the House on Tuesday, the 24th of June, 2025. And I've just 3 points to make, Honorable Speaker. The Republic of Kenya, in a bid to access financing that is not expensive, is looking to establishment of banks and become a shareholder and a member of those banks. If you remember, before the end of last session, Honorable Speaker, we did ratify in this House the establishment of Africa Trade Corporation, where Kenya became a member and a shareholder. Now, Kenya has identified another very important stakeholder bank called the European Bank of Reconstruction and Development. So I beg to move, Honorable Speaker, as per the order paper, Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that this House adopts the report on the Departmental Committee on Finance and National Planning on the consideration of the ratification of the agreement establishing the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, laid on the report of the House on Tuesday, 24th of June, 2025, and pursuant to the provisions of Section 8.4 of the Treaty, making the Ratification Act, Cap 4D, and that this House approves the ratification of the agreement establishing the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development. So, Honorable Speaker, as I was discussing this matter, we did ratify in this House for the establishment of and membership of Kenya into the African Trade Corporation Bank. Now, Kenya has identified another very key stakeholder which is a European Bank for Reconstruction and Development. We will be among 5 countries in Africa, which among them will be Benin, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Nigeria, and Senegal, to become members and shareholders of this bank. So this means, Honorable Speaker, as shareholders and members of this bank, now we'll have access to cheaper credit, Honorable Speaker, so that we don't crowd out the domestic borrowing that our government does, whether we need to finance projects in this country, Honorable Speaker. But most important, Honorable Speaker, this ERB bank has identified Kenya as a headquarter of choice for Africa, which means, Honorable Speaker, that Kenya continues to spearhead to become the headquarters of global institutions, now including East Africa Development Bank, where now they'll come and establish here and expand to the rest of the country. With that, Honorable Speaker, I beg to move and request my able member for Kesesa, a member of the committee, CPA Ruto, to second.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. I stand. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. I stand to second this motion on ratification of Kenya being a member of the European Reconstruction Bank. And for this purpose, this is a huge step in positioning our country, Kenya, to access strategic partners in terms of development and grow the economy of our country as we seek to advance our goals in the development. Thank you so much. I second the motion. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker.
Order, members. Majority Leader, will you disband your Kamkunji? Order, members on their feet, take your seats. Member for Larry, take your seat. Honorable members, I now propose the question at order number 8, which is that this House adopts the report of the Departmental Committee on Finance and National Planning on its consideration of the ratification of the agreement establishing the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, laid on the table of the House on Tuesday, 24th June 2025, and pursuant to the provisions of Section 8(4) of the Treaty Making and Ratification Act, Cap 4D, approves the ratification of the agreement establishing the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development. I put the question? Yes. I'll now put the question at order number 8, which is that this House adopts the report of the Departmental Committee on Finance and National Planning on its consideration of the ratification of the agreement establishing the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, laid on the table of the House on Tuesday, 24th June 2025, and pursuant to the provisions of Section 8(4) of the Treaty Making and Ratification Act, Cap 4D, approves the ratification of the agreement establishing the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the counter opinion say nay? No. The ayes have it. Next order.